Hi, you are listening to the Father Support Network podcast. This podcast is for single fathers and fathers in general. On this podcast, we educate, inform, guide, encourage, and help fathers navigate the complex challenges of maintaining contact and healthy relationships with their children after separation or divorce. Your host is Dr. Michael Nwankpa. Michael Nwankpa is a father of three who successfully fought for the right of his children to have their father in their lives.
Hey, it's very sunny there, man. It's a hot day. It's one of those days, the summer would have been crazy summers. It's about 3 degrees, I think, today. Yeah, but I'm just going to make a quick one before I go pick up the kids. I want to talk about something that I think, in my opinion, I've been wanting to talk about. I'm going to break this down. I can't make it a whole full video. I'm talking about the dating, what dating has turned into a relationship. I read an article, I don't know where I read it, is it The Independent? Where they've said the college educated women, there's a shrinking pool of men they can date. And I'll link out up to, there's another lady. I think she's a Nigerian origin. She's based in America. And for some reason, her video came to my feed. And one of the videos, I've seen 2 videos of her that she's made. One of the videos, she was bashing Nigerian men, or UK men general, Nigerian men in the United Kingdom, saying that, talking about the lack of kind of like social mobility, that Nigerian men or UK men don't have good jobs, they work in the security, they work in mini jobs, they work in low paying jobs, and was comparing to America, where men out there. I think she's a 46-year-old woman, single mom. Then I listened to the second video where she was reading out the achievements and the qualifications she's got, which ties well into the article talking about how college educated women are not getting money, are not getting right suitors, or there's a shrinking pool of men for them. Listen, I'll tell you what. There's a crisis. As a social scientist, as an academic, we look at these things more deeply. We look at the bigger society implications of what we're doing. So back in the days, women couldn't work, women couldn't go to school. A man, was dealing with that. Women depended on men for that. But we've come of age where women are working now. It looks rightly so in the West that women are even more enrolled in schools, are getting more education. But what's happened is there's this forced solution, which speaks to the nature of a woman, that since you're getting more educated, you're getting perhaps maybe a better paying job, you're not higher. I don't know why relationship should be based on how much you earn, how much relationship you got. If it has to do with compatibility or understanding each other, but if it has to be based on I can't date you because you don't have a certain amount of money, or you don't have certain, so I don't understand that. That's a warped way of looking at a relationship. Now let me bring it down to another connected conversation. It's like the dating pool itself, like it's gone crazy. The level of and that also is a paradox for me, where women now have opportunities to financial freedom, free from a man, not financially dependent on a man, and wants to be dependent on a man. Because I've seen women that have got good jobs, educated, and they're getting good pay. But when it comes to dating, they feel entitled to the man. The man, even though the man is, even the same men that are not making, they feel like the man has to be the one to pay. I think is wrong. And I give an experience. I had an experience that surprised me to the core. So I've gone to meet this lady for the first time. This is the first time we're meeting. We've really just spoken, but we're just gonna meet. And they've driven down. I've driven down. I got to this place earlier. I've had to go to the area, which again I'll say to a man, don't go to see a woman that you just met for the first time. It's better for the woman to come. or for you guys to meet halfway. If the woman is not willing to come to you, because fortunately people that are in a relationship, or it's all about when people fight in relationships, it's always about care. They're looking for care, attention, or it's all about just power and control. So there's something like advantage when you go to see the woman has that vibe, because the woman, you say a woman wants a man that is higher, that she would chase. All this, I don't want to be chased. Now, a woman really wants to chase the man she wants. She wants to crave it. She wants to want that man. So when you go to meet a woman, the woman feels like, oh, I don't have to do nothing. The woman don't. Your value reduces in front of the woman. Is unfortunate. I've seen it firsthand in many cases. Whether they know it's consciously or subconsciously, it happens. But back to the conversation at hand. So I've got to this place 10 minutes before, quickly dashed to the toilet. I had not paid for parking then. So while I was coming out, she drove in and beeped me. I saw how she came down from the car, and I was gonna go to the machine to pay. Holy moly, this lady expected me, and I had to pay for her own parking. So I did, but that was the first one. I'm thinking in my head, hold on a minute, how come this lady say she's educated, she's good, she's this professional, you come and I'm thinking like, okay, so I'm doing that, but back in my head, I'm thinking this is, and then we were supposed to go for a walk, because when I meet a woman, another thing again, don't go this expensive, spend the money now. It's just me, to see the connection. So we're going to the we're gonna go around and take a walk, and then go to the cafe. But he was straight to the cafe. Where are you gonna spend money? And then again, the dragging you to come pay. And then the whole conversation was about, okay, I'll let that slide. I'm looking, I'm like, we're talking, conversation is going on well. Next thing they're talking about, I was okay, you come see me in the area. They say, oh, why you not come? And then they're saying, oh, when you're coming, buy me some food, buy my mom, buy my nah, okay, now you need to understand these are tricksters. So we're at a point where women are not genuine in the day, and they wanna just go, and you'll be so surprised. They might go with a man in the morning, go with another one in the afternoon, go, because it's online dating. So these people have access to, they could just sit down and do nothing, just be pretty, and thinking because I'm pretty, I'm entitled to a man spending his money. I'm not going to spend my own money. So again, that's the thing I'm talking about. We live in a world where people are not genuine, people are not honest, people are not real about relationship. Forget everything that they're saying. They look at someone's character. If you're real, you want to meet someone, you like them, you meet them and you're genuine. So women are not men because they're not genuine, they're not honest, they're not real. So I would say that's what it's. Because if you're real, you meet someone for their good hearts. You meet someone not for what they can give you, not for what you can milk from them, or you come in a mutual way, see how you can benefit them, see how you can. But again, I can tell women what to do when I wanted to do a research on dating site. You go on a dating site and you can see what the woman's profile can tell you a lot about this woman. So when you go to say, I want me, someone that can make me happy, someone that has when you go to this woman says, oh, passport this, passport that, most likely that's like good woman. But it's a woman that is saying, I want a place, I want to make you happy, I want to do this. Most likely, I'm not saying so, because some women have learned the trick, but most likely that's that big someone that really wants you. Because if you want to know someone, you're not thinking about milking them at first. You're not thinking about them going on these endless dates, where you have to spend money and all of that kind of stuff, and then you come at the end and say, oh, you know what, you're not much. After you finish spending money, you jumped in it because you're talking to multiple people. So I would say we need to change our orientation, but I foresee a problem before that happens. Before there's a change in society, I foresee a problem, but there's going to be a great social problem where we've already seen it in places in Japan, we saw it was in Sweden, where they started giving incentive for people to marry, people to have kids. We're in a crisis situation, and it's going to get worse than that until we start changing the mentality that we have when it comes to dating and expectation. When a woman is empowered now, you need to use, if you're earning money, go on a date, bring out your own money, pay. What's wrong with you paying for if you want to go out? What's wrong with, and what's all this going on every second? Cook a meal, chill out. No, all this you need to go out and spend money. It's tough out there, man. Not every time you want to be out, you want to be on the street. Women are having fun. I see why they outlive men. They're having fun. They're on out every day, out every the weekend. Now I don't think that makes sense. But back to the subject at hand. We need to be real. We need to have forge relationships that are real, that are genuine, that are honest. You need to like someone for who they are and know what you want to gain from them. All right, I'll leave it now. Like part 2. Hold on for part 2.